You spend all your health initially for wealth, and then you spend all your wealth for one day of good health. Just because you are going through hell right now doesn't mean you will never smile again. Pain is purely temporary. Listen to the people who tell you what you don't want to hear. Don't show your weaknesses. People will enjoy the show. Don't be weak in front of them. Never share your problems with friends before finding a solution, no matter how challenging it is. Never lend money, because you might lend it to friends for a few days, but retrieve it from fools for years. Don't regret the past, cause at that moment you did your best. Don't react in anger immediately. Wait for it to subside. What's said or done in anger is irreversible. Learn from what people do, not from what they tell you. Things won't happen in a certain way, just because you want them to happen that way. Holding on to things will always make you more stressed. It is good to be generous, benign, and magnanimous, but there's a limit, or you'll be taken for granted. Have at least one person in your life who gives you honest opinions. Most of the stuff you worry about never happens. The harder your past was, the more beautiful your future will be. Respect yourself, because people can see if you don't. Action is 10 times more valuable than reading and planning. Experience is the best teacher. The more you spend clinging to the past, the less likely your future will be any brighter. Don't be afraid to make a hard choice. The hard choices are the best you end up making. Worrying doesn't take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace. Trust is easy to build, but can be shattered in seconds. If you are impatient, life will always be harder. Patience can do wonders. Bad times are actually a boon, because they wake you up to the good things you never paid attention to. What other people think of you is none of your business. You may not realize this, but the people you love are your biggest weaknesses. No matter what good you do to people, they will only remember your mistakes.